We've been walking through the forest with blood on our hands. We got lost.
Hey everyone, I'm Salvador, and welcome to Pitch Lab. I'm a footballer living in the Midwest, and I love all things soccer. I started this channel to not only learn about football from professionals, but also to share the love for the game with people from all over the world. And welcome to Pitch Lab.
We ran to see. She was the morning sun. Slowly throws her.
Hi guys, we're going today on Pitch Lab with
Jiro Barriga. Jiro Barriga.
He plays midfield for Forward Madison FC. Tell us about you.
All right. I was born in Panama. My dad's from Colombia. My mom's from Japan. When I was 2 years old, I moved to Japan. And yeah, I grew up in Japan. When I was in Japan, I played for one of the J League Academy team to 12 to 18 years old. I started playing soccer when I was 7. Yeah. And when I was 18 years old, I decided to come to the United States to study and to play soccer. First, I went to junior college in Kansas called Barton Community College. I went there for 2 years. Then I got recruited from Florida Gulf Coast University, the Division One school. And yeah, after I got invited to preseason camp for Minnesota United. But first year they liked me, but I couldn't get contract. But next year they invite me again, and so that was last year. And last year Minnesota United had affiliation, with Ford Madison.
Yeah.
And one of the game I scored a hat trick, and the coach, Darryl Shore, for the coach for the Ford Madison, was there, and that's how I got recruited to Ford Madison. And now this is my second year for Ford Madison.
Okay. Were you a practice player the first year, or did you say you weren't chosen? Which one was it?
For Minnesota United, or
for Forward Madison.
I was player.
Oh, okay.
I was player. I got contract there.
Okay. So
I was training player for the Minnesota United.
Oh, okay. The college.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about, or the PDL team?
No, the MLS team, Minnesota United.
MLS team. Oh, I thought you were talking about college team. I wasn't sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, my English is not good.
It's all good. So what would you say was your first big break in soccer?
My senior year for Florida Gulf Coast University. So for my life, I always play attacking position, left wing, right wing, and top. But senior year, coach put me in left back, and I was so mad because I don't think I can play the position. But once start playing, actually, I can play. I'm good at this position. So this is time. How to say? I feel another potential for myself, and I had an injury my senior year, so I missed almost half of the game. But I had a really good season, and one of game professional scout was watching one of game, and that's how I got invited to preseason camp for Minnesota United. And another the big break for me was the preseason camp for Minnesota United. When I joined the team, there are a lot of players play for the national team, and I was when I joined the team, I was worried I can play with these guys. But once we start playing, actually, I was like, oh, I can play with these guys. I need to fix things, but I feel like I can play with these guys, and that's big. I got big confidence.
Yeah, you
yeah, yeah. And I'm international, so it's gonna be way difficult to get contract. But also, a lot of people helped me, so I was able to sign this,
Yeah.
for Madison. But yeah, this too was big jump for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
My third question is, what's something that you know now about being a professional soccer player that you wish you knew the first year?
Okay, this is not just about soccer, but I want to tell myself, younger myself, uh, accept the things you cannot control and focus in the things you can control. And before, you know, for example, my first year for Ford Madison, actually I struggled first couple months because new environment, new
Yeah.
team. And when didn't things didn't go well, I was thinking like because of the like for example weather. I was in Florida and now Madison and super cold in March or when I joined the team and I got sick and you know
Yeah.
but those things you cannot do anything about it. You have to focus what you can do. And the another thing like in when I was in Japan, the academic team, ah, six I played for six I played for them 6 years and I was not starting for 5 years.
Okay.
And I used to think because coach don't like me or like again you cannot control the you are not a coach, so you cannot choose the roster or anything. That's you cannot control, but you still you need to focus on what you can do.
I know.
And
I know what you mean.
yeah,
Focus on
that's
the internal, not the external.
mhm. Yes.
Yes.
um
I know what you mean.
it's yeah.
What were you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say like especially right now, it's this quarantine, like we cannot training
Yeah.
soccer, we cannot gym is closed, but there's still other things you can work on. And
Yeah.
this mentalities definitely helps not just soccer as a
Yeah.
person.
You're saying
Yeah,
always try to do the best that you can do, even if well, you're saying don't spend time on things that you can't change, like quarantine.
yeah. Hmm.
But make the best. Make the best of it. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta just accept and focus on what you can do. And that's you can say it for anything. That's
Okay.
very
So,
important.
my fourth question is: who was the first big person who gave you that jump to the next level? You know what I mean?
Yeah, actually, I cannot pick one because there are so many people help me to get here. Like even my coach from junior college and my junior year and my senior year for the golf course, we had a different coach, but the both coach helped me to get here. And there are also another people who had a connection to professional team, like they helped me. And yeah, there's so many people help me. So I was lucky to have these people because if if I was alone, I couldn't make
Yeah.
to get here.
You got a support team
Yeah.
and connection.
So yeah, connection is very important.
Yeah.
You need to have you need to build a connection.
Yeah.
Yeah, connect with people. And yeah, and yeah, that's also my motivation. There are other people help me, so
Yeah.
I always work hard for myself and also people
Use
help me.
you use other people as your motivation too, not only yourself.
Yeah.
It's very
Yes.
self.
Yes.
Yes. So number 5 is what advice would you give to a young 16-year-old trying to become a professional soccer player? That's than me.
Okay. First, work hard. Obviously, but when I say work hard, it's not just me on the pitch. It's also off the pitch. Um, like eat properly, every day, like get good sleep, because if you're professional athlete, um, you need keep maintain your good physical condition
Yeah.
and like sacrifice. For example, in the college, even though I play Division 1 school, we had many good players, but every year there are only one or two players make professional.
Yeah.
And like every weekend, there are many people go out, play,
Yeah.
like party or but sometimes it's gonna be fun if you hang out with buddies or
Yeah.
but sometimes you have to sacrifice. You need to get good sleep for next day so you can get a good quality session, or even off day like you can get the extra training or yeah.
Make the
For me,
sacrifice.
I sacrifice a lot, like even the girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at the end, like how much you want to achieve the goal.
It's that
Yeah,
hunger
like
that you
yeah, hunger,
hungry.
like
Yeah.
again, you cannot do like same things like what other people doing, because to make professional is obviously is hard, and also even you make professional, is keep playing as a professional is also hard, because for example, last year, for Madison was our first year, and we finished in fourth place, which is it's not bad for the rookie team, but at the end, almost half of player, didn't get like a new contract,
Yeah.
and some more player didn't, don't have a team, and that's a reality. You don't know how long you can play as a professional, even you make professional. So
Yeah.
like every year, you have to give everything you have, I think. And when everything is not just on the pitch, like on the pitch, you give it 100%. Like that's like a minimum, that's
Yeah.
like you must do it, but also you have to give 100%, like when you're not playing soccer,
Yeah.
how you take
Outside of
study.
soccer, outside of just playing on the
Also, yes,
you have to give it
like
to
I wish I want to tell younger myself, like read more books, because the knowledge is help
yeah.
you a lot, not as a soccer player and as a person. I started reading more books and I learned many things, like even nutrition or conditioning, and that's build make you better soccer player, better person, and yeah, that's my
Yeah.
advice.
We've been walking through the forest with blood on our hands. We got lost in such a foreign land where we could be free. We could be free. I'm a pagan, I'm a pilgrim, I'm a sinner, I'm a saint. I'm one of God's children that's descended from the snake. We've been deceived, we've been deceived. She was the morning sun, slowly exposed to her brilliance, slowly exposed to her